No matter where you stay or when you take your Disney World vacation, figuring out what you should do the day you arrive at Walt Disney World is always a struggle. Should you maximize your time and head to the parks? Allow yourself a second to breathe and just stay at your resort? Make a dinner reservation. With transportation options, time, money, and stamina to consider, here are some of our favorite things to do at Disney World on our arrival day. Stick around to the end of the video to find out when the best time to get to Disney is on your arrival day. What's up, everybody? It's Nick with Who Dat Travel. Now, we are doing another Disney edition here, and if you would hit that like button, it really does help spread my video to new people so they can get helped like you're getting helped right now. And of course, subscribe to the channel and hit the bell to be notified when I release new content. But let's jump into our Disney World arrival day things to do. First is grocery shop. We often take this time to be able to go to a local store like Target or Walgreens and get some things that we are going to need for our time at Disney. We always stay someplace that has a fridge, so things like water, Gatorade, snacks, and quick breakfasts all really help us out with time budgeting, and also it really does help us stay on budget, especially when you consider that we can buy a full case of water for just about the cost of one water in the park. And seriously, don't ever buy water in the park. Just go to a quick service and ask them for a thing of ice water, and it is free. And all of that stuff out there that says it tastes terrible, it doesn't. The stuff there is filtered. It really is okay. The drinking fountains, however, those can be a little bit questionable. But seriously, don't buy water. Get it for free. Next, skip the parks. Okay, so we completely don't follow this suggestion. But we're also annual pass holders, so depending on when we get in, sometimes it's nice just to unwind with a stroll around the world at Epcot and grab a quick bite to eat. But keep in mind that a rushed first day can really affect your whole vacation. Even for us, if we don't get our groceries and those types of things out of the way, that can lead us to expending a lot more on snacks, drinks, and food. So if you're someone that has a once-in-a-lifetime trip or goes only every couple years, I would say skip the parks, but let me break down why I'm saying this. Say you grab a flight at dark 30 somewhere between 4 and 6 a.m., and even if you get to the Orlando International Airport by, let's say 8 or 9, you've already missed rope drop, and some of those lines are really getting huge already. Because it'll take you 45 to 60 minutes to get out of the airport, and that's even with things running smoothly, this means you'll be entering the park sometime during the busiest part of the day after 10 or so, which also means that you'll be faced with crowds at the gates, faced with lines at the rides, and you're already tired from the journey in. Another reason to stay away from the parks on arrival day is to be conscious of your Disney budget. Spending money on a park ticket for your arrival day when you may be exhausted and can't arrive at the park opening doesn't really make sense. With tickets generally about $110 a day, well, it'd be nice to have a full day for that amount of money. However, if you just need to be at the park and you can swing it, go for it. Our next suggestion is to settle into your resort. While this doesn't sound like the most magical arrival day option at Walt Disney World, it does nonetheless set up a great vacation by getting to just settle in. With the changes in Disney transportation from the airport, you'll be traveling with your own luggage, but your room may not be ready. If you find this to be the case, most resorts, you can easily leave your baggage at bell service until your room is ready. If you're staying off property, some off-site properties are just as vast as Disney's. Check out the pool and all of the resort has to offer. If you're staying in an Airbnb or VRBO, check out the amenities of that area. Also, while you're at your resort, you can definitely check out the grounds, find the commissary, check out the gift shop, look for the pools. You're gonna wanna know where those are for your rest days. Find the laundry if you're on a longer vacation. And of course, scope out the transportation objects. Where's the bus stop? Do you have access to the Skyliner, the monorail, boats, walking pass? Make sure that you know your Disney transportation so when you are on to the days that you're at the parks, you're gonna know exactly where to go. My next suggestion kind of falls in line with the getting settled into your resort, but it's unpacking your bags. Now, there are two types of people in this world. Ones that unpack immediately and have to have everything in a drawer or in a closet, and the other one that lives out of a suitcase. I married someone that unpacks everything, so you know obviously I live out of my suitcase. Opposites do attract, folks. I know that my wife just feels better getting everything out and organized. For me, I tend to be organized through my packing cubes and find that I leave fewer things behind if I unpack. But hey, if you want to unpack, use this time and go ahead and take care of that and just feel better about it. Next up is one of the biggest and most popular things to do is head to Disney Springs. Of course, Disney Springs is free to go to. It is their big giant shopping center that is filled with things to do, eat, and must-see things. From snack kiosks to the best quick service and table restaurants, you really don't want to spend a potential park day shopping, so why not spend your arrival day at Disney Springs and just get that out of the way right up front. Now this one I do wish that I would have found out a little earlier in my Disney experience, which is go to the Disney Boardwalk. Walt Disney World Boardwalk is accessible by car, Disney bus, and the Skyliner. And of course, if you're staying at one of the Boardwalk resorts or the Swan and Dolphin Hotel, you can just simply walk outside. But if you're elsewhere on Disney property or even off property, it is definitely worth a visit. Now it is just chill. It's really inviting, and it makes you just kind of want to sit there and watch the people go by, watch the boats, grab a something at the market or Ale and Compass, but perhaps my favorite, Beaches and Cream Soda Shop, and of course get a ice cream. My little one loves to just sit there with ice cream and watch the boats go by. All right, you've made it to the point that I promised you earlier in the video. We are going to now talk about what the best time to arrive at Walt Disney World is. Now, after traveling to and from Walt Disney World from the Midwest for years, getting there really early, getting there really late, and getting there in the middle of the day, we have experienced, well, all times to get into Disney, and here is what we find is the best times. Now, for the morning, if you're on a shorter vacation, arriving in the morning on your first day at Walt Disney World could help you feel like you are reclaiming some time. But keep in mind that arriving early in the morning also means that you have been up for a really early flight or you've been driving all night. Either way, some exhaustion will be there and will definitely hit you before dinner time. The afternoon. If you're faced with a reality of an early flight or an early arrival isn't possible, then an afternoon arrival may be your best bet. And what's great about arriving in the afternoon is that the resorts are typically empty at that time of the day, so you can explore and discover things without crowds and chaos, which is kind of nice. Evening by far is one of my favorite times to arrive into Walt Disney World. There is just this ease of knowing that I don't have to get up early for a flight. And when I get to the resort, I can just simply find something to eat close by, unpack, get our groceries, and get a good night's sleep so I can start my first full day at Walt Disney World refreshed and ready to go. So no matter when you get to Disney or what you choose to do on your Disney World arrival day, know that there are plenty of things to do without a park ticket, and absolutely no need to shove it all into the day you arrive. By skipping the Disney park ticket on your arrival and departure days, it will save you money, and you can give yourself what you need on vacation, some free times. Again, I hope this video helped you out. If it did, hit that like button and also hit that subscribe button and hit the bell to be notified when I release new content. With that being said, I hope this helped you out, and have a great day, and we'll see you real soon. Bye-bye.